Hello everyone, today we are going to have a look at the Logitech G102 gaming mouse. So basically this is the packaging that you get, and on top of it the main feature which is highlighted is that this mouse can go up to 8000 dpi. Some of the main features are written over here. What you need is a USB support, Windows 7 or later, Mac OS 10.10 or later, or a Chrome OS laptop. This is a wired version, and you can also change the RGB colors of it through the software, and you have an option to choose between 16.8 million colors. This is a Logitech device. It has 6 mappable buttons, which I'll show you when I unbox it properly. It can again go to 8000. So without wasting further time, let's unbox it. The packaging is a little bit rugged, I can say. So this is the mouse, and that's about it. Here's the packaging, logitech.com. That's it. I guess this is a sticker which you can maybe use somewhere. Some more paperwork, and here's the product itself. So this is the mouse. This is a pretty long cable, I guess, and this is a soft one. There's a Logitech branding over here. So the 6 buttons which I was talking about. So the left click, right click, the scroll. This is the DPI button through which you can change the settings, and these two are the volume up and the volume down. I guess they can be mapped to something else, but we'll have to see that in later on in the software. So this is the mouse. It's a pretty good size mouse. My hand is average to larger size, and it is pretty comfortable to hold. Let's begin with the setup. So you have to go to the official website. I'll link the website down in the description. Then go ahead and click on the 3 dots, then go and click on the gaming mice. I'm telling you how to download the software, the official software through which you can tweak all the settings which you want. So this is the mouse which we are looking at, G102. And yes, this mouse is available in 2 colors. I preferred the black one because the RGB lights really look good on the black one according to my preference, but you can also go for the white one. See, this is how the white mouse looks, and then just go ahead and click on the download G Hub. Then you get 2 options, whichever you want, the Windows one or the Mac OS one. As I'm scrolling through this website, you can also see the latency is not that much. The scroll is very satisfying. I'll go ahead and download the Windows one. It's downloaded. Let's click on it and initiate the setup. Once the initial setup has been done, the Logitech G Hub software starts, and it has automatically detected my mouse. Once I click on it, these are the 3 options which I get. The first is about the light sync. You can actually increase or reduce the brightness, the rate. You can add effects on how the light is going to work. You can select a specific color from the 16.8 million color options from it, which is actually pretty great. You can even set some animations. By default, it's set on ocean wave. Then you also have the red, white and blue, vertical, and you can even add your own animation. I have kept it on ocean wave. The next is assignments. If you want to assign a particular key to a particular function, you can do that. This has a lot of options in it. The first is the command, second is the keys, and third is the action. The next is the sensitivity. By default, this mouse has been set to 800 dpi, but I think that that is pretty less, because you have to actually move the mouse a lot to reach the corners of the laptop. So I am going to try setting it on 1600, and that's very fast. As you can see, if you use it and actually change the settings and experience it, you will actually feel the difference between 800 and 400 dpi. It can go as high as 8000, which is, I guess, too much. That's actually great for gamers, but I personally think that 1600 is good because I can't even control the 7900 dpi. 1600 is a pretty sweet spot for me right now, and I'm going to go for that. And if at all you are confused in everything, there's also a restore default setting buttons, so all the settings will go back to the normal. If you click it, each and every setting will go back to normal. I'm going to show you the brightness option. Now the brightness is set to 100%. As I reduce it, see, this is gone to 0, this is 35. See, so you can see the difference in the lighting properly. As I bring it back to 100, it is glowing properly. There are two more settings, which is the macros and the system. The system setting is the important one because you can literally remap these two buttons along with any other buttons to any other option, and there are tons of options available here. Like for example, the mouse button. So this is the G1, G2. There is one more setting which you can either shift to G shift or the default one. I would prefer the default one, and you can map these two buttons to almost anything. Like say for example, if you are in media, you can map these buttons to volume up, volume down, play, pause, next track, previous track, etc. And all you have to do is, let's say for example, if you want to assign this button to copy paste, so just select on this button. Either you can disable the button totally, or you can select on the copy button, and that's it. This button has been set to copy. And now if you want to remap this button, all you have to do is click this button and then click on the paste option, and that's it. And if you want to go back to the normal settings, you can either click on the button, use the default one, which is the forward and backward, or you can disable it. Another great feature is that this mouse has a long cable so that you can sit back, relax and use it comfortably. Let's talk about the cons. There are only two things that I really wish this mouse had. I really wanted a wireless mouse within this price range. This is the first thing which I wanted. And the second thing is that it doesn't have a thumb rest. I actually compromised on that feature, but now that I hold the mouse properly, I'm comfortable with it, because I needed a medium to larger size mouse which can actually fit it properly in my hand so that I can use it. There are tons of features. All in all, this is a really great mouse, easily recommended. If you want, I'll put the link in the description below. And there are also some competitors and other mouses within this price range. I'll also put the links of all those mouses within the description. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like it, make sure you like it, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. You will get notified each and every time I post a video. Thank you so much.